Hello again. I'm Alan. This is Elizabeth.
Hello. Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Because tonight's dish is cooked in a slow cooker, I'm having to do a lot of the prep work prior to the show. So let's take a look at what I did 6 hours earlier. At the last minute I changed my mind. I didn't get baby carrots, I just got regular carrots. And I have washed them and peeled them. And basically you want to get kind of a rough, rustic cut. Cup of carrots, and I grab my potato. We're going to cut these in 1 to 1.5 inch pieces. This is a raw potato, so be careful cutting this. Get a 1/4 cup of chopped white onion. I'm glad there's only a 1/4 cup of this. And again, you want a little bit of a rustic cut, different sizes. I think that's about a 1/4 cup. Then you want a 1/4 cup of sliced celery. And again, these have been washed. That's going to be a little more than a 1/4 cup, but that's okay. Okay, so we need to lay these vegetables down into the bottom of the slow cooker. And toss around, just get it an even mix. Okay, we want to put half of the amount of dried thyme over this vegetable mixture. The other half we're going to use later. So the entire recipe calls for 1/2 teaspoon, so that means 1/4 teaspoon over this. And we're just going to shift that. I'm going to do a couple of pinches of salt. And about the same amount black pepper. right over the top. To place our chicken breadcrumbs. And I am adding a little bit to each ingredient. That's definitely more chicken than a pound. But you never know how hungry you're going to be. And we like leftovers. These leftovers turn out pretty good. Now we take our 3/4 cup of chicken broth, which actually ends up being almost a cup. And we pour that all over the chicken and vegetables. All we do is cover, plug in, and we will return in about 6 to 6.5 hours. Check the temperature on the chicken, and if it's where we want it, then we'll take it from there. So see you in a little while. Okay, so that wasn't too much work. Now let's pick up from where we left off. It's now 6 hours later, and let's get the ball rolling on this chicken stew. Okay, so it's been 6 hours. I'm going to check the temperature of the chicken. Set it right in the center. You want an internal temperature of close to 180. No problem. And it looks like we're... So what we want to do now is add a little over half a cup of snap peas. Put the lid back on. Give that tea. It's been about 10 minutes. And the snap peas look done. They don't really take much heat. So now what we want to do is use a slotted spoon and transfer all the chicken and all the vegetables and potatoes to a serving dish. Just leaving the juice inside the slow cooker. Okay. Once you've got that done, you're going to cover the chicken with tin foil to keep it warm. And just set it to the side. We're going to put in 2 tablespoons of all-purpose flour. A 1/4 teaspoon of thyme, that's the other half of the thyme. A little over a 1/4 cup of heavy cream, and we're going to stir that up and put the lid back on and let that go for another 10 minutes until this is thickened up. Grab a couple of towels because this is going to be hot. Transfer this sauce to a bowl. It's going to make it a little easier to pour. Okay, we got that done. We want to remove the tin foil from the chicken stew. How's that look, Elizabeth?
It looks great.
All right. And we got this good cream sauce. We're going to pour this all over the chicken. Okay, Elizabeth, are you ready for your St. Patrick's Day dinner?
Absolutely.
All right, give it a try. See what you think. too. What's your favorite part? That's so snacky.
Everybody. I love it all. Really good. Definitely. The chicken is so tender. It's just ripped into little pieces.
Yeah.
And the potato is delicious.
Okay, well, thanks again for joining us. Hope everyone has a nice, safe St. Patrick's Day. And stay tuned, because after the closing, we'll get to the drink that everyone chose, which is the Irish Eye. It's an Irish White Russian. So as soon as the closing credits run, we'll have a little short video of that drink. And I'm looking forward to that as well.
Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for joining us.
Bye.
Salute and happy St. Patrick's Day.
Salud.
These are the ingredients. Of course, 1 ounce of Jameson's Irish whiskey, or any Irish whiskey. 2 ounces of heavy cream. 1/4 ounce of green creme de menthe. And 1 maraschino crushed ice. Get our glass nice and full. It's a highball glass. First, Irish whiskey. Next, green creme de menthe. One ounce of cream. And the other ounce of cream will have to go into the shaker, because I doubt there'll be room for it, along with the entire drink. Put the lid on good and give it a good shake. Pour it back in the glass. Straw. And our cherry. And our cherry. And we call Elizabeth. Okay, Elizabeth, pick up the drink. Elizabeth, tell us what you think of the look of the drink.
It's very St. Patrick's Day.
I'm sure you want to eat the cherry first. Mm-hmm. All right, give it a little taste and let's see what you think.
Very strong. Ah.
Okay.
But it's a good drink.
Okay, let me taste.
Go ahead.
Yeah, that is strong. But happy St. Patrick's Day, baby.
Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Happy St. Patrick's Day, everyone. Enjoy your drink. We'll see you next week.
Bye.